Tonight, the FBI is warning about armed protests at all 50 state capitals, and they could start as early as this week.
CBS 2's Allie Bauman live now in Columbus Circle with those details for us. Allie?
Well, Christina, Maurice, the New York and New Jersey state police are working with the FBI to harden security at both states' capitals ahead of Joe Biden's inauguration. Here in New York City, the NYPD says it will have a robust presence at all Trump-affiliated locations from now through January 20th. The FBI is trying to prevent a repeat of last week's riot. In a bulletin sent to law enforcement, the FBI warns extremists are calling for the storming of federal, state, and local courthouses in all 50 states if President Trump is removed from office early, along with unspecified threats against Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and Nancy Pelosi.
I'm certainly concerned about Albany, whether they may have a problem up there.
The Wisconsin state capitol is already being boarded up.
I saw officers get hit with fire extinguishers.
Capitol Police Chief Stephen Sund, who has since resigned, tells CBS News that during the attack, he asked the Pentagon repeatedly to send National Guard troops.
I needed boots on the ground, immediate assistance right then and there, helping to form police lines to help secure up the foundation of the United States Capitol building. They were more concerned with the optics.
The Pentagon says it did not deny Sund's request. We're also learning more about the timeline. Around 1 p.m., protesters started pushing their way onto the grounds. 1 hour later, the Capitol was breached. At 2:14, Vice President Pence was pulled from the Senate chamber, which was locked down by 2:17. The FBI has since received 40,000 digital tips in its search for all those involved, including this unidentified man waving a Confederate flag. New photos from the FBI show the suspect wanted for placing pipe bombs in D.C., found at both the Republican and Democratic National Committee headquarters. More than 100 people have already been arrested, such as Adam Johnson of Florida, believed to be the man smiling with the House Speaker's lectern, and retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Larry Brock of Texas, accused of bringing plastic zip ties which can be used as handcuffs. 2 Capitol police officers have been suspended for their behavior, like taking a selfie with rioters. Here in New York, the FDNY is looking into allegations that active or retired members were at the Capitol that day, and the NYPD revealed one of its active members is being investigated for their possible participation.
Anyone committing crimes certainly would have a very short shelf life with the NYPD.
The U.S. Army is also investigating one of its psychological operation officers believed to have led a group from North Carolina to the Capitol last week. And sources tell CBS News that the FBI has opened at least 25 new domestic terrorism cases stemming from last week's siege. We're live in Columbus Circle. Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.